another is because I think of you. Pour another is because I think of you. I'll take a sip, it's because I think of you. Pop another is because I think of you. Pour another is because I think of you. I'll take a sip, it's because I think of you.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, The Any Bull, and we're here for another episode of the Loop of Mutuals podcast. So this is my homie, Harry.
What's up?
Harry, I met you, a couple of years ago now at this point, right?
Yeah, early 2020,
2020, right?
Yeah.
Right when I started at Xfinity, we met, and then all of a sudden, after working there, there's so many fucking people. I realized one day my man wasn't working there no more. I'm like, yo, where the fuck my man go? Where my man Harry go? But then, wait, before I get into any of that, I gotta say, I appreciate you for pulling up today. I always gotta say it on camera, bro, because motherfuckers will take the time out their day to come do a podcast just to help their boy out, and I gotta say thank you, bro. But yeah, so Tony, I met. She started working at my job, or at Xfinity, and more so in my venue, obviously 1100.
Yeah.
And Tony, that's your brother's ex, right? Mm-hmm. I didn't want to fuck nothing up. All right, so I met her. She's a host in there, and me and her became cool through like Keely and the rest of the staff and whatnot, just from hanging out, our game nights, shit like that.
Yeah, bro.
And then eventually it led to where we started hanging out more because obviously you're cool with her, mm-hmm. and we started hanging out after work, which actually leads me into a funny story of ours, which is actually, I'm sure you remember it. You remember the kickback we had at Tony's house the one day, mm-hmm. and we were all drinking. Everybody's messed up. Some people are smoking. I'm not a big smoker, so I wasn't smoking. But I don't know. We're not gonna convict ourselves. But yeah. So we're eating some snacks or something. There's like some nachos, and then I see Harry in the back. He's just taking them jaws. He hit him with the finger looking good jaws. He was taking them jaws. And it was just like one of the funniest moments at that time, obviously. And then there was like a bunch of other crazy shit. We ran out of regular drinks. We're just taking shots instead. I'm like, bro, that doesn't end well when there's nothing else to mix with. But yeah, that was a funny ass little story. But yeah, enough of me talking. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself to the viewers, whatever you feel comfortable sharing, maybe some hobbies, some goals of yours, whatever you want to share, bro.
I got you.
All right.
So as you already know, I'm Harry, and I work with Justin. What I usually do, in my free time, other than working. My main goal is finally, isn't Justin knows, to become a bar back. Finally got that John sealed deal on that. Mm-hmm. But if I'm not at work, I'm usually out getting to abandoned places or doing some crazy stuff like that, as Justin already knows.
Bro, yeah. Bro, you gotta bring me on one of them jobs, bro.
I got you, bro. I got some low-key places.
Can you say that you like exploring? Like you're a adventurous dude?
Oh, bro,
I had that on
exploring.
Here for you.
I love it. I think I'm a thrill seeker when it comes to that.
So you fuck with like roller coasters and shit?
Oh,
like,
all of that, bro.
All of the what do they call it? Cave diving is crazy. Yeah. I don't know if I can do that. But like you fuck with like, what are they called? Like shit that's adrenaline boost type things. Like adrenaline. What are they? I don't know what they call it. You know what they call it? Adrenaline. You're an adrenaline junkie, basically, but like yeah. I swear there was a name for it, but like those crazy bungee jumping fucking. Would you ever do all that shit?
Oh, always, bro.
Yeah.
Always,
see,
bro.
There's certain things
cliff
that
jumping I did. It was fucking amazing.
I went cliff jumping in Puerto Rico, and we did like a 35-foot jump, and bro, at the time I really still can't swim. I'm gonna keep it a being with y'all, but like I'm a better swimmer. I can swim for survival, but if we just gotta stay there chilling, I can't do it. Mm-hmm. So like I guess I can't really tread like that, but.
Gotta learn how to do that doggy paddle, bro.
But we ended up jumping off the cliff. I had my life vest on, so I was cool. But like when you're up there, bro, my heart was beating out my fucking ass, bro. Like I could only imagine like skydiving or like bungee jumping. Like that was only 30-something feet. Right. And when I jumped off, it was probably like a second in real time. But it felt like I died, bro. Mm-hmm. It felt like that. And I'm like, yo, I didn't hit the water. I passed away. Like this is my soul, like whatever you think,
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, this is it.
Feeling.
So for you to say you love doing that shit,
Love it.
crazy, bro, crazy. But would you ever skydive?
Oh, bro, I would. I say the higher the better. That's what I say, bro.
Oh my gosh. Then in fucking Costa Rica, we did the zip line and shit.
I did that before too.
Zip lining was cool. The zip lining itself was cool. We were going over the fucking rainforest and shit. It was cool. But then at the end, there was this part where basically you're on the bridge, like at the end, just getting off the zip line areas, and you have an option to either get like just rope down, like just climb down the rope, or you get pushed off, but you're on the rope, so like you feel that fall until you know what I mean. So I'm big on like, all right, I might never be back in Costa Rica, like one time thing, like just do the crazier John. So, but that's like my downfall because I'm not built for that shit, bro. Like I don't know why I'd be signing up, but like I did that shit. Bulls counting. You had to turn backwards, bro, and like just wait. And then he said 3, 2, push me on 2, bro. I wanted to climb fucking back up the rope and really punch on bull. Like I was mad as shit.
Yeah, something
I'm
out for
falling,
you, bro.
like I thought I died again, but yeah, like I'm not really into that shit, but I'll do it. Like if everybody gonna do it, I'm you know when motherfuckers say if your friend jump off the bridge, I'm jumping off the bridge with him, type boy.
Bro.
You know what I mean? So but anything else you want to say about yourself before we get into the episode?
No, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm good.
I know you work on cars.
I do work on cars, but yeah, that's another thing. I went to Lincoln Tech for a couple months. I recently banged out my vehicle, not gonna lie, so you know I don't have that job.
Oh damn!
It is what it is. Yeah, I know. That's another way I get adrenaline. You know, it's just driving, swimming,
driving crazy. Oh yeah, he dangerous. Yo, watch out for here. Yeah. But all right, y'all, we'll be right back in a couple seconds. We're gonna go get the other guests. Let's do it. All right, boom. All right, y'all. I got my man Sammy in the building.
How we doing?
My man is tall as shit. We just had to adjust all the equipment, yo. You said you 6'4", bro?
6'4", perfect height.
Before we get into any introduction, what inconveniences come with being 6'4"? Like flights?
Yeah, always got to get the aisle seat, no matter what.
Damn.
No matter what. Because, you know, I want the window. It's just... I'm uncomfy.
Right.
I need to stick that one leg out. Like back seats of cars too. That's the worst. Especially because I got one of my friends. He's a little taller than me. He's 6'6". So whenever we're going out and whatever, we had to get in the Uber. He gets the front seat, right?
Damn.
So now I got to be in the back, and then it's just a mess.
It just doesn't work out like that. But us being guys, I think we can say, I wish I was 6'4".
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm
I
sure
wish I was 6'6". Like
right.
Yeah.
But all right. So like I said, this is my man Sammy. I met you a while ago now. At this point.
Yeah. When was that?
So I was talking with Anna. And, I was hanging out with her today. Shout out her. She said it was at Liv's birthday party that one year where I came after work. It was like at a I think y'all went to the hotel after, but I don't remember where it was. But
okay.
But I think I met you there. We didn't become close. I think until
we started playing fantasy football.
Till fantasy football, but it was the Orlando trip.
Oh shit!
Yeah. That was my first time at Disney World, bro.
That was my second time at Disney World. First time I went in high school with my high school band. We did a little band trip there. So that was a good time.
But that shit was lit, bro.
Dude,
that was a vibe, bro.
Man,
like,
I've never like drank around the world at Epcot like that, and that was fun, man.
Bro, I didn't know that was an actual like
I didn't know that was. I know. Dude, by the end of it, I was good. I
had to drink at every place,
so
bro. Then it started raining and shit. Like,
but bro, that Chinese drink was nasty. Whatever it was.
What was it?
I don't remember, man. But it was gross.
I bought the hat in Japan and shit. Like the little.
Oh, you did buy the hat. Yeah, I remember that.
That shit was funny as shit. But then, like you said, after that, we got into fantasy football together, and my man never be responding to my trade proposals. Yo, what's up?
Oh, really, for real? Okay, listen. I got a bad habit. If I don't really like it that much, I'll forget about it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
see, I'm not gonna send the game breaker deals. I'll send like bench for bench or something.
Yeah. No, that's what I like, dude. Listen, I drafted these guys because I like these guys. You know, so it's hard for me to get rid of them. But I'll trade bench too. You know.
Last year, bro. Bench. You weren't in that league. I have like 4 leagues.
Yeah.
So the one league that I'm in, which is like my most expensive league, I think it was like $100 last year. We ended up I made a game breaking trade like week 2 or 3, bro. I had traded Jamar Chase and ETN for CeeDee Lamb, Kyron Williams and Jahmyr Gibbs, bro.
Oh, ended up worked out real nice for you.
Right. Ended up working out real fine for me. But enough of the fantasy talk.
Yeah.
Will you introduce yourself to the viewers for us?
Of course. Sammy. That's all I got. No, I'm playing. So I'm a big math guy, big data guy. That's what I like to do. Mm-hmm. My biggest interests are probably like analytics and sports. I love that stuff. That's why I like fantasy sports so much.
Would you ever work in that?
I've been trying since I got out of college. I've been trying since I got out of college. Listen, I've applied to every baseball team, man. Every baseball team for.
Oh, so you're a baseball fan?
Baseball's my number one. Baseball's my number one. So
how you feel about the Phillies?
I like the Phillies. I'm a Yankees fan though.
I forgot. She told me that too.
But I fuck with the Phillies. I like the Phillies. You know?
Anna couldn't, because I was asking her some things, more like detailed things, like some funny shit to bring up, and she said you were a New York fan. But I'm like, is he a Mets fan, Yankees fan? And I'm like, we might be seeing the Mets on Saturday or whatever. And she was saying actually like, to see if you guys were going to be down to go to a game or like to Xfinity or some shit.
Dude, I love baseball.
And imagine we went to the World Series, y'all went to the World Series. That'd be crazy for the city.
That's what I need. I need the Yankees Phillies. I need the rematch. That 2009 rematch.
Right.
But man, Phillies are good though.
Okay.
Phillies are mad good.
Anything else outside of that?
Let's see.
If not,
no.
I was gonna say it's up to you, bro.
Big friends and family guy. Just love my friends and love my family.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I appreciate you for pulling up.
Of course, anytime, man.
I know you took that long ass ride. Shout out to you. He took like a 2 fucking hour ride to slide here, y'all. Mm-hmm. Y'all gotta like the video, yo.
All right. My mom.
All right, y'all. But we'll be right back in a couple seconds. We gotta move some shit around. All right, y'all. Cheers, man. We here. Like I said, I do really appreciate y'all for coming on today and meeting each other for the first time. Yeah, so salute to y'all, man.
Cheers.
I hate drinking.
Same, bro. That's why I say then I keep doing it.
Every day. So. Hold on, let me pour this drink because we're not sponsored by them. All right. I don't know if y'all know, I was just in Miami too. This is off topic.
I saw that.
One of the craziest times of my life, bro.
That's all I've heard of Miami, man.
Miami is a different world, yo. Y'all been to Miami?
Nah, I've been to Daytona.
Okay.
But never been down that far.
Like, you been to Miami?
Nah.
Bro, it was just like, number one, everybody got money out there.
Uh-huh.
So, like, and people that aren't even traveling to Miami knows they're about to be spending, bro, it was like 20 a drink, bro. Mm-hmm. So, long story short, because this is not even a topic, I just thought I should bring it up because that shot is the first time I drank since then. Since then. So, I'm just like, besides this little margarita shit, but there was this guy we met that had money, him and his wife. Long story short, we stayed out until 6 in the morning, and he paid for one. We went to one of the craziest nightclub and strip clubs in South Beach, Miami, and he paid for the whole thing.
That's crazy, man.
All I'm gonna say is, at least 70 to 80 grand he spent. At least. I'll tell y'all more after the episode. Y'all can't know that. We're not trying to incriminate my mans and shit. But, all right, y'all. So nowadays, on the Loop of Mutuals, like I told y'all earlier, I started a new segment. It's called Staying in the Loop. I'm just going to bring up 4 quick news things. Some might take longer. Some you might not know about. Some are like smaller things. It was just basically what I thought would apply to both of you guys. Or just be funny or apply to the episode itself. So for entertainment category, there was you guys know the hot ones like podcast or show or whatever, but they had Slipknot come on there.
I seen that.
I actually haven't seen the episode, but they're in their masks and shit. Like it's like it looks like it would be funny as shit because I never heard them actually talk. I'm not a big band dude either, but like they're in their masks and it's like the versus joint where they go against each other and they're asking questions and shit. And it just looked funny as shit. Like, I'm going to definitely tap in. But they just dropped the episode on there. And they professed their love for Britney Spears. So I thought it was just funny as shit. It was, their actual names are Corey Taylor and Sean Crahan. But it's those 2 people. Like I said, I don't listen to their music. But I will say, one reason why I listen to some people's music is because of their image. And, like,
Their image is iconic.
Yeah, like their personality outside of the actual song itself. I don't know if you guys know Tizo Touchdown. Or ever heard of him?
I've heard of him. But
he got like nails in his hair and shit. That's how I started listening to him. He got just nails hanging out his hair. But like that image made me start listening to him, and then I was like, all right, I actually fuck with his music. Slipknot, they're heavy metal, right?
It's heavy metal.
Yeah,
I'm not heavy metal. I'm not a heavy metal bull. Like, but I'm more Mariah Carey, like some shit like that.
Like good R&B.
All right. So that was really it for the entertainment one. For world, I don't know if y'all know. Y'all probably should know, but the U.S. like dock workers are on strike right now.
I heard the
that.
longshoreman, right?
Bro, I heard that shit is bad.
Yeah, he's like the head of the guy's like, oh, you gotta like pay us double because we don't want any automation in our shit. Because I know like China got that their biggest dock in the world is completely automated, and it's crazy. I've seen some videos of it. It's crazy.
Ethically, if that's even a fucking word. How do you feel about automation taking over people's jobs, like human-made jobs, like that would a normal person would be doing, but now they got a robot or machine doing it? How do you feel about it?
It's tough, man, because they are taking jobs, but they're also creating jobs, right? So it's really hard because these people that the automation is going to be, taking over their jobs of, it's like, I don't know if they're going to be able to learn something
different.
Something different, because in a lot of cases they've been doing the same thing for 20, 30 years,
It's fucked up for them, yeah.
It's tough to pivot, but at the same time, these machines that automate stuff,
they save the company millions,
but that's not what I'm even worried about, man. It's just like people got to upkeep these machines too, that's a tough job too. And then people got to know how to work the machines and program the machines, and it's a lot of different jobs, but it's like a different subset of people, It's like blue collar America versus like tech America, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's just two different viewpoints on it. How you feel about it?
I mean, it's like, you have a really good point with what you said, Sammy. Like that, like that hits right on the spot. And then it's like it would be perfectly fine if they were to give the workers a heads up, or just put them in a different area of the company where they can use their skills
in a different way.
And still take care of their employees and stuff. But
see, like I went to school for finance, right? So like I'm a money guy. Like I will say, not everything I do is driven by money, but like I do value money. Like you know what I mean. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, if I was rich one day, am I happy? Like I'm not one of those dudes. Like if I have money, I'm fine, right? So why I'm bringing that up is like a lot of people knock companies for doing that, but if you were in their shoes, like, and it's gonna save you $10 million, like, granted, you're fucking over people, but there's other ways I feel like you can, like you said, give them jobs or and point them in different directions, or even like if you're working in a factory all your life, like why not use that as like the time to like trying to learn a different skill? Because at the end of the day, that shit is inevitable. That shit is gonna happen. You know what I mean? So it's like, and it sucks that like people lose their jobs, but like if you can't figure out like, all right, if you lose your job, like I lose my job, if I stop working at Xfinity, I'm gonna figure out a way to make money by doing something else. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh shit, they just replaced me with the machine. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's gonna happen. Like, there's gonna be AI. There's gonna be robots. Probably, maybe not in our lifetime, but that's gonna happen if the world is still a thing and it's trending in that direction, like how I think it will. So it's just like, yo, come on, like, let's be smart, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's learn a different skill and then, you know what I mean? Or get better at what you're doing. Maybe you try to fix the machine and learn that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Rather than being mad at the company for doing it. But it's a hard thing to talk about, you know what I mean? But for the next topic, we got nature. So we were talking about it earlier. Hurricane Helene, the death toll surpassed 190 people.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Damn. And mind you, when I was in Miami, that's when I was just in Miami, so that shit was down there. But we were in the bottom part of Florida, so it didn't hit us. Like, we had our flight there got delayed like an hour, but and there was like a little bit of rain down there, but like it wasn't like we weren't down in the crazy part.
Yeah, because it probably had a loop around Florida, right? Because it hit the
top part,
like the Tallahassee part, and then up into the south. Damn.
But yeah, that shit is wild. Like, I'm not a big news guy except for when it comes to this, John, to tell you the truth. But like obviously I got social media and shit, so I'll know like, all right, like I see whatever I see on there, and I'm like, yo, that shit is crazy. I'm like looking into that, and I'm like, yo, people losing their properties, lives, you know, friends, whatever, and it's just like, damn, like. There's nothing you can do about that. Like,
yeah, because then the come of it, like the insurance, they can't do anything with that. Like some people's insurance, like you'd be surprised like how much they can cover doesn't replace. You know, the whole house and all that.
It's not gonna replace everything. Or at the end of the day, if you lose a loved one, it's not gonna replace
Definitely
no number on that. But yeah, I just thought that was crazy. You know, our prayers are out to anybody that's dealing with that or in that area. If you're tuned in. Regardless, our prayers are out there. That's not fucked up, but
only if you tune in, though.
All right. So for some local news, this is the first time I actually did some local news. I was trying to find like a last topic for it. I'm not one of those dudes that's just gonna pick a topic because it's like the top topic. I'm gonna pick something that like I'll know about or I think would be cool. You know what I mean to talk about. So for some local news, it's not a cool thing to talk about, but I feel like it's putting shine on something that was drawing that just recently happened. So there was a West Philadelphia deadly shootout that led to a car crashing into like a SEPTA bus or a train. Philly is bad.
It really is the Gotham, bro.
Is it really?
Really?
I don't live in the city, right? So I don't really get all the ins and outs, you know. But
bro, like there's always something on the news in Philly, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Like it can be sometimes it can be good, but like. Most
right after that, you get something bad.
Right. Like, or 2 or 3 things bad. I'm like, yo, Philly is a war zone, man.
You always gotta watch your back.
I can't wait to move out of Philly. I love my city. I'm not from Philly. I'm from Delco, but like I've lived in Philly for the last like 8 years. So like I've seen it all. Like lived in parts near Kensington, shit like that. I've seen it all. So I will say, like, after living down here, it can sometimes get a bad rap, but for the most part, this shit is bad down here. Like drugs, homeless, crime, whatever.
Bro, like being born and raised down here, seeing how it changed. Like, bro, when I was younger, like that, our streets were like cool, but like now you get older and stuff, like shit changes, bro. People become evil and stuff. You just don't know.
Could it also be like you feel more exposed to it because when you're young, you're kind of like sheltered off.
Nah, you're right. You're not looking at that stuff.
Or you're not even noticing.
Yeah, that stuff don't even matter to you. You know, like.
Nah, you're right.
Now we're adults now, man.
Right.
We see everything for what it is.
And now we pay attention.
Yeah. But that was really it for the Staying in the Loop segment. So for our first topic today, this episode is flowing nice and smooth right now. But we're going to run into a stumble in the road, which is the Diddy Downfall, y'all. We got to talk about the Diddler himself.
The Diddler.
Are you guys familiar with who Sean John Combs is? Yo, I didn't know his name was that.
I knew it was Sean Combs. I didn't know it was Sean John.
He made the brain Sean John. Like when we were growing up.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Sean Combs team.
But for you guys, if you don't know who P. Diddy is, first off, where are you living at? Because you should know that.
Yeah.
But he's an American rapper, record producer, and record executive. He's a 3-time Grammy Award winner. He's credited with the discovery of popular musical artists such as Biggie Smalls, Mary J. Blige, and Usher. And in September 2024, this past month, he was arrested on charges of racketeering, sex trafficking by force, and transportation for purposes of prostitution. My question is to y'all. It's a pun. Are you ready?
Ready.
Did he do it? Or did he not do it?
That brother did it.
He did it, bro.
He did this.
He did that shit, bro.
And it sucks because, like, all right, so, like, I'm part black, right? I'm half black. And Diddy was, like, for the East Coast, right? You had during, like, early 90s, the beef between Biggie and Tupac and shit, right? During that time period, obviously, I'm young. I didn't really understand it until I got older. But then it got to the point where it's, like, kind of like the Drake versus Meek beef, where you kind of got to support a side. And I fuck with both artists, but, like, it was like, all right, I'm riding on, you know, what do they call it? Bad Boys? Like, Biggie, which, you know, P. Diddy owned or whatever. Like, I'm supporting this dude. And then, obviously, he had hits, like, that were crucial to, you know, black history or the black movement during that time period. So it's like he's like a mogul in the music culture for everyone. You know what I mean? So then, over the years, everybody for the most part that's probably in the entertainment industry goes through some shit, whether it's like, some shit that gets swept under the rug but like the shit that he's getting in trouble for is like, they're gonna make a documentary of the shit, right? And I think 50 Cent was talking about making a documentary, and which will be a whole different ballgame because he's gonna draw on him. But like, that shit is gonna be wild. He literally has charges dating all the way. I was talking with Jameer. He said 1991. When I was looking up, they said 1997 up to now for various things. There are a lot of allegations and lawsuits for sexual conduct, trafficking, abuse, etc. It was just so crazy looking at like P. Diddy this way, because before it's like I said, I was younger, so I didn't know all the shit happening in the 90s and early 2000s. But up to recently, you see the video of him and Cassie, which was his like ex-girlfriend, who's like another icon in music and whatnot. I don't know if y'all saw that video, but he's chasing her in the hotel.
I didn't see
bro, that shit in his robe, chasing her, like, bro, drawling, like.
Yeah, and then there was this one interview.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nah, there was this one interview he was doing with someone, and it was like a tour of his house or something or like that, and like he let the interview in the house, and he was like, they were talking to him like, do you have like any do you believe there's any misconceptions or like about you that's like being talked about? He's like, no, there's no misconceptions or anything.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah,
like,
I saw one video.
He really did do all that shit, bro.
He had mattresses in the gym, bro. He had mattresses in the basketball courts in his house, bro.
And he's still saying he didn't do it.
Did you see that big ass bed he got? And then 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Like, why you got 1,000?
He tried to spit it on Costco, and Costco had to come out and said, "Nah, we don't sell that baby oil." That's crazy.
Yeah, they had to stand up for themselves.
That shit was
Costco
wild,
was like, "Nah, not me."
All right. Before all the allegations, if you had the chance to be at a Diddy white party or a freak off, keep it a bean. Would you have slid? Keep it a bean. Don't cap.
Knowing about this?
No. Before all the allegations, or if none of the allegations would have popped up, would you have gone?
Now listen, if a party's called a freak off, I'm probably not going. I ain't going.
No, freak off is crazy. I ain't going to the freak off unless I'm trying to freak off.
Yeah, if you're trying to freak off, all right, whatever.
Listen, respectful freaks. Bro,
listen. I'm not gonna judge you. You're trying to freak off.
But the white party, would you have gone?
Listen,
where they all wear white?
I might have, because me and my friends, it was my friend's birthday here in Philly. We went, Mashulu, the boat?
Yeah.
They had a little white party and we went. So I might have went.
Imagine Diddy there, Fat Joe, like some big artists. You know what, Brad? No, but I said like I probably would have slid before the allegations, but like you said, the freak off, that just sounds like a porno waiting to happen. I'm not going to that.
Absolutely the fuck not.
But the white party is like, networking.
It's whatever, man.
What's up? Like it's like. If a celebrity's throwing a party, like the Drake parties and stuff, like they probably be crazy. Like to see fucking, I don't know, another big celebrity right next to you. It's like, that's cool.
Dressing up all in white and stuff, looking nice.
Right. All right. So while coming up with this topic, I was looking up some of his like most disturbing moments, and there were a couple of things. There were a lot of things. I'm only including a couple of things, but so he went on a late night show with Conan O'Brien, and he was basically telling a story of like people being at his house or whatever. And long story short, he said you need to put locks on the doors or something like that to make sure the people don't leave the party. And Conan was like, that sounds a little crazy. And this was on live TV. That was one, John.
They just, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
yeah.
Howard Stern also asked if Usher would ever send his kids to Puffy Camp. Mind you, Usher lived with P. Diddy because P. Diddy discovered him. So like young in his career, he lived with him. He said, hell no. Like his response was like, hell no, like I'm not doing that.
And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
See?
Which obviously, if you lived with him, you know what's going on. You know what I mean? And you're kind of a part of it. Like, how do y'all view that? Like, if you went to these parties but you weren't doing nothing, do you view them still as wrong?
Nah, man, you gotta say something.
You gotta say something.
You gotta speak up.
You gotta say something, man. Come on.
You're not saying nothing. It's just as guilty as them.
I feel like if I was there, like, I would have just left. Because, like, I'm also not trying to, like, it's easier to say, yo, I would say something. But, like, if something would happen because of you saying something, like, sometimes that's not.
Yeah, dude, and Diddy put out hits on people, too, you know?
Right. You know what I mean?
I'm sure they knew that, too. So, listen, it's easier to say here on this couch, we do something.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would have probably just been like, nah, I'm out of this joint. And that happened with Denzel. Denzel was at one of his parties, Denzel Washington, and he ended up just leaving. Like, he was like, nah, fuck this, I'm out. And shout out to him, you know what I mean? Because there was some crazy shit going on there, you know what I mean? But then in a Breakfast Club podcast, y'all watch Breakfast Club?
Charlamagne, right?
Yeah. He basically pulled up an audio recording of Diddy and made him, like, listen to it. And his exact words, no Diddy. I'm talking to y'all, no Diddy. He said, Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Play some. Hey, yo, listen, yo, I love it all. I love it all, man.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
No. That was you.
Say it one more time.
But and then what do you think his response was, Harry? After they showed him an audio recording saying that, and it was like grimy, like you could tell he was doing something he shouldn't have been doing.
Yo,
what do you think Diddy's response was on a live popular podcast or show, whatever you want to call it, radio show?
You probably would have been like, no Diddy, if you knew it.
Like, me personally, I would have been like, that's not me, or something. Like, if I would have never did that, but like, I would have been like, yeah, that's not me. Like,
dude, he owned up to it?
He said, hey, man. That's his exact word. He said, hey, man. And then I have no expression. Like, nothing. Like,
dude, that's basically, bro, that's admitting it.
Right,
that's admitting it,
and
bro.
there was like more than that. Like I said, I was only going to bring up a couple of Jones. There was like so many things where he just didn't have no response for it. And it's like, bro, you did that shit. You did that shit. Like, but at the end of the day, we really don't know where Diddy will end up, to be honest with you. With the amount of money.
Jail.
He should, right? With the amount of money he has, but in lawyers working for him, etc., we don't know if the allegations are going to be found true. We can only assume that his final destination will be jail, right?
He got Alan Dershowitz working for him, right? That's that lawyer, that real nice one, right?
Right. But speaking of final destinations, or not final, but speaking of destinations, that leads me into our next topic for today, which is actually going to be bucket travel destinations. All right, y'all. How do y'all view travel? Is it like a major thing that you want to do in life?
Absolutely, man. I feel like my fault.
No, my bad. I interrupted you there.
I feel like it's something like everyone needs. Like everyone needs to like travel, and like you need to like go out, find like even with some friends, like go out and travel, and like I forget. Y'all don't hate me, but the boo who played as Walter White and
I don't know his name.
What's his name?
Breaking Bad?
Yeah, in Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
He was in an interview and he said something really good. He was like, people need to travel because like you find yourself. Like you really find yourself. Like, you know, you learn how to socialize. You got to ask for directions. You know, you gotta be. It teaches you how to finance. Like where you're gonna sleep. Like you gotta find money. Like you gotta work. Like all this other stuff. Like and then at the end of it, like you get to. It's like it's all about like enjoying the end of the destination of the journey. It's like the views, like where you go. Like you get to go anywhere you want. It's like it's like you're free.
I agree. I agree. How about you?
Yeah, man, it's a necessity. Everyone got to do it, man. Like, I've been around a lot of people where they've been in their town that they've been in their whole life, and they're happy with it. You know, good for them. You know, you found your happiness. But just think about what you could have done, like, if you were in somewhere else. Like I went to college in Pittsburgh, man. For 4 years, there's a lot of people that live and die by Pittsburgh. And, you know, that's them. That's their personality. That's everything. But a lot of people never left. So that's crazy. That was crazy to me, man, because like I was born in California, right? So because like both my parents are immigrants and all that stuff. So ever since I was a baby, I was traveling.
When did you move here?
So I was in California for like 2 years, and then we moved to New York, and then that was another 2 years, and then we moved to Pennsylvania.
Okay. But you kind of got to see that at an early age.
Yeah, like I've been traveling my whole life, and like I don't know, man. It's just a necessity. You can't live your life just like confined in a little space, man. There's a whole world.
It's a big ass world. So like for me personally, right? I actually used to work in the airport like right after high school when I was in community college, and then which is crazy because I had never been on a flight before then. So I just didn't have access to it, right? So after working at the airport and seeing, you know, the planes and shit, nothing ever kicked in my head like, yo, you should get one of those and go somewhere. Like, you know what I mean? Never kicked in my head. But then during COVID, there was like a lot of, which is like surprising because there was like a lot of banned travel to a lot of places during COVID. But towards once like COVID started to die out or whatever, is when I got on my first flight. And my first flight, was to Colorado for a day trip, bro. We went there for a day.
Day trip to Colorado?
Like literally was in 24 hours in Colorado.
So like what was your ticket like a one way or was it like a round trip?
No, it was a round trip, but because of the time zone, shout out to Tana, she fucked up. She bought the flights. It was supposed to be 2 days, but the time zone fucked up. So it was like after 12. I don't remember exactly, but it was like a sensible fuck up. You know what I mean? So we didn't plan on doing that, but we ended up literally being there for 24 hours. We slept in the car like right before the flight, and that was it. So, but that was my first time doing it. And then after seeing that, like, just like, it's somebody you see here that's from here and, you know, like somebody in Colorado that I might never see again, a place that I might never see again, the mountains, crazy as shit. But I was just like, yo, like, it's really a whole nother world. And then after Colorado is when I started going on a fucking binge. Like, I went to like so many different places, like, even when I visited places, I went to other places, like that type shit. And to the point where this past summer, I went to Thailand. Bro, that's an entirely different world. I was telling everybody, I'm like, bro, they think I'm bullshitting. If I can get like a remote American job, which I know it's like hard to do that because of the time zone difference and shit. And like a lot of companies don't like doing that. But like if I can get like a good paying job and live out there where their money is a lot cheaper than ours, I would do it, bro. That's how lit that shit was, bro. It's a whole different world over there, like, believe it or not.
It's so cheap to live out there, bro.
It's so cheap, and then it's like, people are so nice. The food was so good, good portions, like, so much shit to see. It was fun, like, at least at this age in my life. Like, I want to say, like, I would want to move somewhere at this age. Like, and then the crazy thing about moving somewhere is, like, if you don't like it, move the fuck back. It's like you can always move back. That's always an option. I feel like everybody be so scared to make the leap. Try it out. If you hate it, you hate it. Come back. But what if you love it? You know what I mean? Like, it'll be a whole different story to tell. You know what I mean?
Wish more people get the opportunity to do that, man. Shit's expensive too sometimes. You know, just traveling, man.
And it's like you're off from work, so you're spending and you're losing. You know what I mean? But how many places have y'all been?
Start.
I've been to, well, let's see, I've been to Virginia. I've been to, obviously, New Jersey, right over the bridge, easy. I've been to New York, been to Ohio, basically like the neighbor states of Pennsylvania. I tried to
you ever been to Cali or like Florida?
Nah, I never actually took a flight. I've always
bro, you come on, you one of those motherfuckers we talking about.
I know.
You gotta get on, bro.
I know, dog. I've been wanting to for so long. And
the flights are cheap, man.
But that's the thing, though. Like, if I get a flight, I'm not trying to go, like, in states. I want to go out of states. I want to get like a
like
full experience.
Thailand, I was on the flight for 20 hours.
Bro, like,
that shit is wild, bro. I'm eating meals on the plane.
Hey,
I never thought I would have saw that.
I wouldn't have meals on the plane. I'm high up in the air, dog.
Full meals. I wake up, I'm still on the plane. I go back to sleep, I'm still on the plane. Like,
airplane food kind of good.
Yeah, that shit was. And I flew with Qatar Airways.
You had a nice.
That shit was good.
I heard it's expensive on there, though.
The flight to Thailand was the most expensive part. It was like $1,600, but like, once you get there, it's cheap.
They'll feed you for free on the plane. Come with your ticket.
Yeah, and you get Wi-Fi, all that shit.
Damn.
Yeah, you don't pay for nothing.
No, there's some flights where you gotta pay for food.
You pay for. I think you pay for drinks and shit, like alcoholic drinks.
But there's a free meal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not bad,
bro. I had like 4 different meals during those flights.
That's crazy. That's
and it was good meals, bro. Like they was whipping that shit.
Ain't no microwave, John.
They were microwavable Johns, but it was like real. It wasn't no fucking Ilio's Pizza or the banquet Johns.
Hey man, don't hate Ilio's Pizza, bro. That's some good shit, bro.
But how about you, bro?
I've been a lot of places. I'm not gonna lie.
Name your favorite place.
My favorite place. Okay, that's tough.
Name your top 3.
My top 3.
Top 3 is easy.
Okay, so I've been to Australia because I got family there. My dad's side of my family's got some places there, and Sydney's a beautiful city.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, it's expensive, man. It's expensive.
How does our dollar go compared to theirs?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Couldn't tell you. But I just know cost of living's mad expensive in Australia, especially Sydney. And I liked Mexico, but not like Cancun, Playa del Carmen. That's fun. I've been there, good time. But my mom's from Mexico, so we go to her little hometown where she's from, and just, life's simple, man. Life's so simple.
Right, it's like
it's a little escape,
Right.
But it's a hard life sometimes though, because you got to work for everything. Nothing's just handed to you.
Right.
Those are probably my top 2.
Okay. For me, obviously, I would say Thailand was number 1 for me. Costa Rica was number 2. And then, believe it or not, I've been to like a couple other places. Those are my only 2 out the country. I've been to Puerto Rico twice, though. But that's not out the country, technically. It was nice. But like, I wouldn't even say that. I went to California for a day. I flew to, my friend lives in Vegas. Shout out to Jalen. We stayed at his place, but each day we went to a different surrounding state. So one day we were riding fucking bikes in the snow in Utah. And then the next day we were in fucking desert in Arizona shooting guns and shit. The last day we went to California. And I think we were near like Venice Beach or something like that. I don't remember the exact place. But I always said when I was younger I wanted to move to California because of the weather and like the lifestyle. Like I feel like it's I'm not a California dude. Obviously I never lived there, but like I feel like I could adapt to that lifestyle, and like that's the lifestyle I want to live, truthfully. But like, once I like stepped foot, no Dickie and shit, no Diddy. Once I stepped foot outside of the car in fucking California, the breeze just hit me. It was like, yo, come here. They like, yo, move here, bro. Like that's what the breeze is saying to me, bro. Like, and I was just like, yo, so California. Peaceful, after being there for like an hour, it was just like. The homeless people were happy. Like, everybody was happy that I dealt with. And I'm like, yo, now granted, the cost of living is drawing over there. Pollution, drawing over there. Wildfires and all that other shit that they be dealing with is drawing. But if I had the money, I would live in California, put it that way. And in God's hand we trust. You know what I mean? So, like, if I can ever get the money, I probably would move to Cali for at least like a year or 2. See if I like it. If I don't, move back, move to another place. You know what I mean? But like, what are some of the places that y'all would want to go to visit?
For me, it would have
to be
a
top 3.
Top 3? Alright, so top 3 would have to be Italy. Like I said, bro, out of state. Italy, France, and probably Germany. Yeah.
I give it to you. I'm not attracted to Europe. I'm gonna keep it a being.
Yeah.
For real?
Like I never been to Europe, but like we were talking about it. I like the adventure, like how you're adventurous and shit like that. I'm more big into the excursions. So like, I feel like this might be dumb for me to say, but like excursions in like Europe and that type of setting is like more so like city, museum, places to eat, shit like that. Where like I'm trying to do hands-on shit. Like in Thailand, we're going fucking ATV riding, fucking sea walking, like jet skiing, like paragliding. Like we did all of that shit.
Yeah, you can't
going through
really
the jungle.
Can't
you can't really do that in Europe. And
I'm actually at one. I'll go to Tokyo too.
Tokyo is on my job.
Yeah. Oh dang. Yeah.
How about you, bro?
I want to go to New Zealand. That's where I want to go.
Okay.
Because listen, I'm a big Lord of the Rings guy. That's where they filmed all the movies.
Yeah.
And I know they got Hobbiton, which is the town where all the why can't I think of their names? Little guys. What are the little guys called? You know what I'm talking about?
Why
can't I'm pissed? I can't even think of this. Right. No, not the dwarves.
There's little guys.
The hobbits.
Oh, what are we talking about?
I'm such a fucking idiot. I'm such a fucking idiot. Oh my god! But yeah, like the little town where all the hobbits live in the movies, they still have it like where it was built out, and you can like walk through there.
They left it like that.
Yeah, they left it there, and like you could go in their little hobbit holes, bro.
Dude, cool. That is so crazy.
I want to go so bad.
I never watched.
That sounds good. That sounds fun.
I never watched Lord of the Rings.
Dude, they're so good. You listen.
I gotta tap in.
You gotta
tap in, bro. If you can manage it, hit them 1, 2, 3 straight. But that's 12 hours, bro. That's 12 hours.
It takes a toll. And don't
everybody be telling me to watch that. I never got into like any of those.
Lord of the
like,
Rings, Hobbits,
Star Wars, Harry Potter.
I never done Star Wars actually.
Bro, what are you guys doing, bro?
No, listen, my sister's done it. My sister's done it. I just
feel like I'm too late to the ride now.
There's never too late. You gotta go 6, 7, 8, or like 7, 8, 9, then go 1, 2, 3, and like 4, 5, and then it goes like that. That's how they did it. Like so, like the very first movie was
4, right?
Yeah, 4, something like that. And then
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so yeah. And then it was like
why?
Because it like the first movie it took off where everything was like it already tried to catch you in the plot, so it caught you, and then it gave you what the beginning. And then it came back to like after and shit.
But I should watch it 1, 2, 3 though.
No, you shouldn't.
No,
you should watch it 4. Actually,
I never watched it.
What did y'all watch it as?
I didn't watch it. My sister watched it. My sister started 4, 5, 6, which is like when it first came out. Like they're like in the 70s, super practical effects, nothing crazy. And then came out the prequels, which is 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so it came out after that.
Yeah, the prequels came out after, and then even after that was 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. And then it just kept going.
And then it kept going, and they milked it out.
Yeah, they so apparently the owner sold the name to someone.
Really? To Disney?
No, not to Disney. To some girl who like now. Like,
really?
Yeah, man. Jesus. I swear.
That's wild.
It's crazy, man.
Listen, man. It's never too late to get in on those nerdier movies, bro. They'll accept you with open arms. I'm telling you.
All right, when y'all go on vacation, are y'all more the adventurous type or sit back and let the days unfold themselves?
Let the days unfold, man. Listen, I'm not. Listen, if I'm in a city, I'm trying to chill in that city and take it all in. You know what I'm saying? And whatever comes.
But will you go out and like explore?
Yeah. But I'm not going in with a set schedule. We got to bang, hit these things out. You know?
No itinerary.
Like things I want to do, but nothing. No stress. I'm not trying to stress out over it. You know
we got to make it to this dinner at time to make it to that afterwards. I will say, I used to be the itinerary guy. My thing is now, like in Thailand, we didn't have itinerary. But in Costa Rica, we had a mini one. We just had like ideas that we could do each day. But in Thailand, it was kind of like, yo, tomorrow we go in this. And then we just figure it out. But I like that more because based on how you feel and how the vibe is going, because you might like something more than you don't. So like say you want to go to the beach or something like that. Yeah. And then you end up talking with some people and then they tell you to go here. But you already got some shit booked for there. It's like now you can't even do what the people are telling you to do. And you miss out on something, you know what I mean? And saying like, when I just got back from Miami, if our what we were supposed to do was go bar hopping, if we didn't go with the guy to the other place, we missed out on that whole experience, and that was the trip itself. Like, you know what I mean? But how about you, bro?
I'd probably be the adventurous type. Like, same kind of like, agenda is easy, all, like not really having anything planned, but like, I'd be the type,
But you still gotta be out there.
Like, like I'm out there, hopping on roofs in the city and I'm chilling up there and stuff like that, smoking
You're trying to get arrested in Russia.
That's the type.
About to be on some Britney Griner shit.
For a vacation, I mean, for like, I'd probably be the adventurous. I'd probably want to go like cave diving or some stuff like that.
I can't do caves, man.
I love caves.
Me out,
I love
man.
it. I love it.
Are you claustrophobic?
I figured out I wasn't. So
you go like crawling through.
Yeah.
The spaces,
so there was one.
That's
point.
different.
So
I can't even watch the videos
like that. So it was okay. So no Diddy, but it was called Devil's Anus, is what it was called.
Okay.
And we had to tie a rope. It was a 75-foot drop all the way down to the bottom, and it was like, so we had to rappel through that. And after that, it was a wall. Literally, you had to take off your bag, take off your helmet, because your helmet wouldn't fit.
If you got to take your helmet off to get in there, that's not safe.
No,
so I would have been bitching.
We saw spray paint. We were like, yo, keep going. Arrows were going this way. I'm like, I bet. We kept going. Arrows kept going like this one direction. After we got done shimmying, we went under, like we started crawling like that, and after that, arrows kept going, we kept climbing, and like ended up to like we ended up on the other side of the river. We went in from one side, came out the other side of the river.
Oh, so you went like under the river?
Yeah, basically. So it's crazy. It's like
that's crazy.
All right, yo, you live life on the edge,
adventurous type. Yeah.
You know about that big ass cave in Vietnam that like they like. The ceiling caved in the one spot, and then it grew like trees in it.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like like
crazy,
yeah, bro. Like
insert the picture right here, because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Crazy ass cave.
All right, Joe. So I already talked about it a little bit, but when I went to Thailand, I didn't get to really try any like super crazy or spicy foods or whatever, or like even snacks and stuff like that. I tried snacks, but like it wasn't like crazy stuff. Like I thought I was gonna be trying like bugs and shit, but I didn't do none of that. But speaking of an exotic and spicy food, that actually leads me into our challenge for today's episode. We'll be right back in a couple seconds. We got to grab the ingredients. All right, y'all, we back. We got everything. So like I was talking about, it's a spicy, exotic food. We're going to be doing the one chip challenge for today's episode. And I'm bitching. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I'm really bitching. My heart is beating right now badly. Now, if you guys ever did it in the comment section, everything I've heard from anybody that has done this was not good things. You know what I mean? So I know this is gonna hurt. It's called the Red Hot Reaper Chip Challenge. It's made from the hottest peppers in the world, which are Carolina Reapers and Trinidad Scorpions. And if I know one thing, a scorpion and a reaper, that just doesn't sound like something we should be eating.
That don't mix, bro.
Realistically. But we do have some water. We have some milk. We have some ice cream. We have some muffins. We're gonna try our best to combat this. I'm actually gonna get my ice cream ready.
Yeah, throw some in mine too.
Yeah, bro. Like, cause I can't be really dealing with that once it happens.
I got my glass of milk ready.
Right. I gotta get the milk ready.
As a matter of fact, yeah.
All right. So while we still setting up and shit, let me ask y'all this question: are y'all big spicy food eaters?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
But it's a little different though.
Yeah,
you know?
it's a different ball game. I will say. How about you, Harry?
I am not. I hate spicy food at like all costs.
What the fuck did you sign up for this?
He was hyped to do this, son. So.
Yeah, bro, I'm hyped.
But you're a daredevil, so it makes sense.
It makes sense. I don't want to do.
All right. I'm a big spicy dude, but like I was talking about it earlier, I'm like, I like spicy until it gets to where it's covering the taste of whatever I'm eating. I don't like that spicy. You know what I mean? And I know this is gonna do that, obviously. So I don't think I'm gonna like this.
We're not gonna be tasting.
And I'm gonna regret it.
For at least an hour.
For at least an hour. And then like all the reviews that I was reading, people talking about you can have a heart attack, you can have a seizure.
Yo.
Let's hope that's not us.
He didn't tell me that, bro. He didn't tell me that.
Bro, you signed the waiver, bro. You signed the waiver. But yeah, let's just hope that it's chilling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all right.
Let's just hope it's not too bad. Oh shit, man, I'm scared, bro. I'm scared. It's in a box, bro. Like when a chip come in a box.
One chip in a box.
Oh, bro, can you pass me a paper towel or 3 paper towels?
Yeah, sure. Maybe the whole roll.
Appreciate you.
I think it looks like a Dorito, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but you're supposed to eat it with gloves. I would not touch the chip with your bare hand just because if you rub it in your eye or something.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be a bad story. I just didn't have gloves, so I wish you could put a chip on the fork. Just grab the chip with that. That's the only thing I can.
Let me get one more. Go,
this cue in the intense music right now. All right, let's crack these bad boys open. All right.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yo.
Damn.
No bueno. What does it say though? It says something.
It says Red Hot Reaper chip. Are you sure about it? Don't ask me if I'm sure. Oh, it got a glove in there. It got a glove in there.
Do it.
They gave us a glove. They knew we should never did this. What the fuck?
It was bad.
All right, eat at your own risk. Not everyone will enjoy the extreme heat. Do not eat if you are sensitive to spicy food, allergic to peppers, or capsicum. If you are pregnant, don't do this. Don't let the children reach this. This chip has been purely created for the sheer pleasure of intense heat and pain. There's gonna be a mouth on fire, runny nose, watering eyes, a lot of F words. Are you ready for the challenge? Are you ready for the challenge?
It says 10 minutes is the legend. It takes 10 minutes for it to fully kick in.
Bro, I'm bitching.
I'm not even going to
Alright, bro. Cheers.
Cheers,
Alright, we all
bro.
cracked open?
No, I'm not. My chip not cracked open though.
Yeah. I can't open
Dude.
it. I'm about to smell this joint first, though.
That's a bad idea. I ain't gonna.
Bro, I smell it from here.
I know, bro.
Oh, it's one of these. I'm trying to rip it, but it's just.
Yeah, you just open
Oh,
it.
no, I don't smell it, man. It smell like... It don't smell good. Like, shit, man, I'm about to be busted. Like,
Oh, it smells like
alright,
barbecue, bro.
y'all ready?
Nope.
Keep this shit away from me, yo.
No, my chip a little broken.
Oh, man.
No,
It's better. Bro, look at that joint. That shit. If my Doritos came like this, I'll eat the shit out that joint. Not this joint. I'm really bitching. Alright, you ready, bro?
Trying to get it out without cracking.
1 second.
There we go. Oh my god.
Are we throwing the whole thing in our mouth? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Alright, word.
Alright. 3, 2,
I fucking hate you guys.
1. Bro. He already tapped in.
Who's sipping first?
Bro.
I can tell my face turning red already. God damn.
That's alright.
That shit is hot.
I'm gonna get you back for
That
this.
shit is
Justin.
hot. That shit is hot.
I'm gonna get you back for this, Justin. I'm out.
I can tell it's there too. It's not going anywhere. It's not.
I got the hiccups.
I tried Toronto real quick, it didn't work.
No, I'd shoot that
The
shit.
milk made it hotter,
You were
bro.
munching, bro.
Yo. Bro, this shit is hot.
My eyes getting watery, bro.
Bro, the milk not doing nothing. No.
It's like 1 second gone. That's it.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, that felt pretty good.
No the fucking
Sprinkle that like bacon bits on top of a taco or something, bro.
Bro, no Diddy. It's on the back of my tongue, bro. This shit is there.
I don't even want the ice cream, bro. I'm good.
No, bro, it's in my ears, bro.
I feel it right on my
In the back of my mouth.
tip of my tongue. The tip of my tongue on the bottom.
Oh.
The bottom. Ooh.
Bro, I keep swallowing and it's going down more.
Yeah, the more you swallow, the more you're just shoving it down there.
The ice cream is helping though. Bro, it's like painful on my tongue right now, bro.
Yeah, my tongue hurt, bro. I need to take my glasses off. Crying like a motherfucker.
I can't, bro.
Alright, let's do the outro.
Good luck.
Yeah, good, because it gave me a nosebleed, bro. This chip gave me this chip gave me a nosebleed. Yeah.
You make me throw my shit up with.
That chip.
This shit is not going away, bro. Why the fuck did we do this?
I don't know, man. Your idea.
The ice cream hitting them.
The ice cream hit. I'm gonna need like we gotta finish that whole tub. At least I am if you want.
Bro, it's not like, you know when you eat something spicy and you just keep suppressing it with something cold? This shit, it just heats right back up.
It's like the oven's stuck on.
Alright. Alright.
The toilet. I'm only imagining that.
You really leaking, bro. Alright. All right, being that this is a loop of mutuals, I like the whole goal of the show is to loop. Hold up. To loop two of my homies together in hopes of y'all becoming cool with each other.
I'm less cool with you now that I'm. Now that we're here.
All right. How do y'all fuck with each other? Harry,
I like this guy. I like this guy. Fuck.
I fuck with Sammy, bro. He went in with us, bro. The pits of hell, whatever this is, man.
Who the fuck would eat that on some normal
Who
shit?
thought to invent this? You know what? People are gonna buy this.
Shit, we bought it.
I will say,
It's here.
if you had to eat this joint with no ice cream or milk, bro, GG's.
For real. The ice cream did help though. Not
Shit,
the ice cream.
it tasted pretty good. Chip was pretty good. Like,
That's where we disagree, bro.
I thought the chip
That shit
was
tasted
pretty
like
It's just what it did.
sand.
good.
Like,
Like you said.
you know when you get sand at the beach in your mouth? That's what it tastes like.
Dude, I hate sand.
All right. So y'all fuck with each other. Anything else y'all want to say before we get up out of here?
I don't know, man. I need to see you more often.
Come to Xfinity. He wouldn't be in
Oh,
there.
you still working?
Yeah, we hook you up.
Okay, word.
God, this shit is hot.
Only one thing to say is do not take this chip. I like the chip.
Do not take this chip. I like the chip. All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We did this for y'all. So you got to drop a like,
You have to.
comment, and you might as well sell it. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm out of here, yo. I got to take a shit. Oh, my God.